Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June 2023 Astro Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Sagittarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to pop these here. The first transit that I would like to look at for you this month is Venus, the Venus, the lady of luck, love, finances, money, resources, beauty, harmony, healing, diplomacy, is coming into the 9th house for you, into the sign of Leo. Now the 9th house is a house that you naturally have an affinity to, right? Because the 9th house is Sagittarius ruled usually. Now it's a space that naturally is ruled by you. And so what's lovely about this transit is that Venus, your counterpart, is in this space, right? And the reason I say this is because Jupiter, your ruling planet, is known as the greater benefic, and Venus is known as the lesser benefic. So this is blessings either way, right? Which is great. Now she's coming into your into the sign of Leo for 4 months, right? So the whole of this month for sure. But she's going to be there for a nice long stay because Venus is going to go retrograde. Now, what stands to reason here is that you're pulling in helpful people, you're pulling in teachers, mentors, coaches, people that can help you in some way, shape or form, or impart knowledge or wisdom on you. And vice versa. If you're a teacher, a coach, if you've got any of those kinds of things going on in your work, your business, this can be great for you. I love this for you, getting a clearer sense of your connection to source, God, the universe, whatever you call it, because the 9th house in ancient astrology was the house of God. This was how you, to me, I see it as how you connect to, like what your religion is, what your idea of spirituality is, how you connect to the cosmos or speak to it. It's your higher philosophies and higher mind. So what really helps here as well is that there are international connections and collaborations that are possible. Venus as the ruler of your 6th house and your 11th house, which means this really is all about work, all about your health, your routines, and ultimately how you show up in the world as well, like broadcasting, TV, YouTube, books, blogs, all of that stuff, even podcasts is all 9th house stuff. So this is getting a nice welcome boost for you guys for a good stay. Now, if you're interested in getting the most out of this transit, if you really want to look at how to navigate that Venus retrograde season as best you possibly can, using astrology, human design, probably all of my other tarot skills and numerology as well will probably be thrown in there. You can sign up for the Bounty of Regal Venus webinar. You can get that on the link in the description box below. It's on the 4th of June. It's £66 US, UK, British pounds. You will get the replay. There will be PDFs as well. So there's going to be a lot going into this. And obviously I will have my wonderful guest, Denise Matthews. So you do not want to miss it. Now, for your cards, you have the 6 of Wands. So Venus is showing up for you for sure. With the Temperance card, this is you. So you are having some kind of personal victory and success, potentially one that you've been working on aligning yourself to for a long time. With the 10 of Cups, wow. So if you're taking tests, exams, or anything like this at this moment in time, because that's the 9th house as well, you are going to pass with flying colors. If you're looking to get a license, whether this is a driving license or, you know, any other kind of license to practice, etc., this bodes very, very well for you. If you are looking to heal, or mend something in some way, shape or form, you've absolutely got this. But this is, you are really in a space of alignment here, which is absolutely beautiful. I mean, gosh, there's not much more I can say here. The 9th house is a very lucky space. Venus is a benefic energy. She's going to be in that 9th house for a long time. You've got this. The only thing that I will say, just watch out for sugar and sweet stuff. All right. So on the 11th of June, Mercury is coming into the sign of Gemini for its yearly transit, let's say. Now, for you, Gemini represents the 7th house of partnerships, relationships, connections, collaborations. This is personal, professional, platonic connections, all right? Mercury is bringing a dose of coffee and funshine, baby. Yes, I said that right. It's bringing a dose of funshine to your relationship sector. So he's coming into its own sign. So Mercury does very good work here. This is the energy of light, of fun, laughter, communication, technology as well, right? So if you've got websites and things, or you're working with people across, a website, etc., this could be very good for you. It's enhancing your communication skills in all forms of partnerships, whether that's personal, professional, or platonic. It's likely to improve and speed up communications as well. So this is also a really great time for contract negotiations, because the 7th house is a space of contracts, partnerships, marriage as well. All right. So if you and your partner have been a bit iffy with the communication, this can be great, because it really opens up those lines of communication and it enhances the dialogue that's had. Now, this also puts you in a good space for asking for what you need and defining what you can offer. So love it, right? For this, you've got the Tower card. Okay, so there's going to be some big surprises that come through some communications with the 5 of Wands. So I'm just going to tell you straight up, that is potentially some strife, okay? And then you've got this with the Devil card. And this suggests that this is probably because you're holding on to a very specific idea of how something should be, and potentially either you or the other party is refusing to back down, although it's probably going to be both of you. And this is one of, like, the thing that I'm going to say to you here. This transit can be really great for opening up a dialogue. It can also speed up communication. So if you go too fast and you misunderstand something, and then you kind of fly off the rails or the handle about that thing that you've misunderstood, you could end up doing some serious damage here to a partnership or a relationship that you actually really care for. So just be mindful to really listen as well as, speak. The third transit that I want to look at for all of you is on June the 19th, Saturn retrograde is sextile to your ruling planet Jupiter. So this is happening across the 4th house and the 6th house for you guys. So Saturn in your 4th house is retrograde in a sextile to your ruler in the 6th house. Now, this is home improvements. This is have like a really great effect at this time. Your personal health and vitality is very much going to be on the on the radar. This will be something that you're really focused on. It's also likely to be a time where you are improving the home, or whether this is like in prep. Sorry, I got that itchy tip of my nose thing that happens every so often. It's to move, right? And the expansion or the growth of this energy. So the reason I say this is because Saturn is constriction, confinement. It is limitations, boundaries, but also crystallization. Saturn wants the hard work, whereas Jupiter's the opposite. It's more fun, it's more lighthearted, it's a bit more free. It likes liberation, freedom, integrity. It's also called the greater benefic. So you've got this kind of energy of, we're changing the structure of the areas of our lives that this is happening across, but we're doing it in a way that's slow and steady and sustained, right? So Jupiter in your 6th is bringing healing and lightness to the body and to the routines of your life and your work. Saturn will help you be more of a support than a restriction, at least while it's retrograde anyway. And I actually really like this connection, because there's opportunities here to improve your emotional health, your physical health for sure. But also, if you work with home, from homes, or with property or real estate in any way, shape or form, you can do very well here as well. And then for this, you've got the 4 of Swords, so take your time with it. Don't rush anything, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, love this. Slow and steady building that absolutely lasts. I'm totally here for that with the Fool card. The Fool card coupled with the Ace of Pentacles always suggests new money, new work, new lucrative projects. And for a select few of you, if you're looking to sell your home, it'll happen really quickly. If you're looking to buy a home, it will take longer for those of you that are trying to buy a home than it does for those of you that are trying to sell. But I can guarantee you when you do buy, it will be at a price that you are really happy with. So love this for you. And then finally, June the 22nd, Venus, the Moon and Mars are coming into a triple conjunction of the personal planets in that 9th house of Leo, right? This is interesting for so many reasons. For you, it's in the 9th house, which is a house that you have natural affinity to. What really speaks to me here for you guys as well is or for all of us, should I say, is the personal planet. So you're going to feel this on a day-to-day level, right? A triple conjunction in the luckiest house of the chart is a big deal. Your Venus rules your 6th house and your 11th house. Mars rules your 12th house and your 5th house. There's a synthesis of interactions here about your health and vitality. And the moon rules your 8th house as well, which means there's potentially a financial element to this that comes through. There's likely to be some big realization that you have on the ground when it comes to what you're trying to achieve or to, share with the world in that higher sense. And also maybe you have a really spiritual moment or message or interaction that you think, wow, I'm better for this, I'm changed for this in some way. And for this, you've got the King of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. I'm going to say it's you. Coupled with the Hermit card. Okay, so this is not you. And the reason I can tell you it's not you is because the Hermit card represents somebody older than us. So this is you, this triple conjunction. And the 9th house is grandparents, actually. So this could be a grandparent, maybe you're getting inheritance, maybe some message comes, if your grandparents aren't with you anymore, right? This is 9th house, a very spiritual energy. Maybe you have a message from beyond, where they come to you in a dream of something, or somebody says something to you and you think, wow, you know what, my grandma used to say that to me, or my grandpa used to say that. This could be really nice. I actually feel like this is going to be someone that's older than you, somebody that is very refined, really good at what they do, or somebody that's been very successful in their lives. And now it's like you see, they give you some kind of message or boost that you kind of go, wow, okay, I can use that. All right, and then that's your transit. So let's have a look at your lunations. So on the 4th of June, you have your annuals. So you get one new moon, one full moon per sign per year. So on June 4th, you will have your annual full moon. And that is in the 1st house. So this is putting a big highlight or spotlight on you. Now you've got the gate 21 and control. I always say with this card, it's not about having control. It's about finding a way to relinquish control. It actually gives you more power to be able to do that, right? And then I don't go into too much depth with the lunations because you get your new moon and full moon reports. And then on the 18th of June, you have the Gemini new moon, which is in your 7th house of partnerships, contracts, romance, connections, marriages, personal, professional, platonic ties. And you've got the gate 6 and resolve. So there is potentially here a relationship. It's not so much that it's coming to an end, but it will need to evolve in some way. And for a select few of you, you might be so resolved that you're happy being single, and the universe definitely has other plans. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Don't forget to sign up for the Bounty of Regal Venus webinar. You can do that on the link in the description. You'll get all the alerts on the socials if you follow me on any of those. And it would be great to see you there. Let me know in the comments how this month shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.